G'day adventurers! Welcome to a journey through time where we'll step into a world that existed long before humans ever set foot on this land. Today we're not just exploring the Australia you know, but a version of it that's wild, mysterious, and teeming with ancient life. Today we're traveling back to the age of dinosaurs, specifically to ancient Australia. Imagine the ground beneath your feet hiding secrets millions of years old waiting to be discovered by curious minds and careful hands. Fossils buried deep in the earth tell us stories of creatures that once ruled this land. This land, now famous for kangaroos and koalas, was once home to giants. Picture the familiar faces of Australia's wildlife, but imagine them sharing their world with enormous dinosaurs, some of which were unlike anything found anywhere else on Earth. Our quest? To meet one of Australia's most iconic dinosaurs, Muttaburrasaurus. This incredible creature has captured the imagination of scientists and dinosaur fans alike, becoming a true legend of the outback. Its name means the lizard from Muttaburra, after the Queensland town where its bones were first found. In 1963, a local grazier stumbled upon something extraordinary, bones that would rewrite Australia's prehistoric story. Imagine the Australian outback, but instead of kangaroos, a creature the size of a small bus roams the land. Muttaburrasaurus was about 7 meters long, with a bulky body and a long tail, making it one of the largest herbivores in its environment. Muttaburrasaurus lived about 100 million years ago during the lush, green Cretaceous period. Back then, Australia was a very different place, warmer, wetter, and covered in dense forests and winding rivers. Back then, Australia was covered in forests and floodplains, perfect for a giant plant eater. Muttaburrasaurus would have grazed on ferns, cycads, and other prehistoric plants, using its powerful jaws and unique beak to munch through tough vegetation. Every fossil we find is a clue, helping us piece together the story of this ancient world. Each bone, tooth, and footprint is like a page in a history book, revealing how these dinosaurs lived, what they ate, and how they survived in a changing world. For years, people thought Australia had few dinosaurs, but discoveries like Muttaburrasaurus changed everything. Suddenly, the world realized that Australia's prehistoric past was just as rich and fascinating as anywhere else. It proved that Australia had its own unique dinosaur residents. These weren't just copies of dinosaurs from other continents, they were special, adapted to the land down under's unique environment. This wasn't just another dinosaur, it became a symbol of Australia's prehistoric past. Muttaburrasaurus now stands proudly in museums, inspiring new generations to imagine a world where dinosaurs once roamed. Muttaburrasaurus opened a new chapter in the story of life on Earth, right here in the land down under. Its discovery helped scientists understand how life evolved in isolation, shaping creatures found nowhere else. Ready to dig deeper? Let's uncover the secrets of this Aussie giant and see what more we can learn from the bones beneath our feet. The adventure is just beginning. Scene transition. Let's paint a vivid picture of Muttaburrasaurus, one of Australia's most fascinating dinosaurs. Imagine standing in front of this ancient giant trying to take in its sheer size and unique features. This dinosaur was truly massive, reaching up to 9 meters in length, which is even longer than a saltwater crocodile, one of today's largest reptiles. Its body stretched out impressively, making it a dominant presence in its environment. Weighing as much as a small elephant, Muttaburrasaurus was built for power and endurance rather than speed. Its robust frame allowed it to move through dense forests and open plains with ease, pushing aside vegetation as it searched for food. Its powerful muscular legs supported its enormous bulk, acting like sturdy pillars. These legs not only helped it carry its weight but also allowed it to move steadily across the prehistoric landscape, whether it was foraging or escaping danger. Muttaburrasaurus mainly walked on 2 strong hind legs, which gave it a height advantage and a sweeping view over the ferns and cycads of its world. This upright posture helped it spot predators and find food more easily. Its long, stiff tail acted as a perfect counterbalance, helping it stay steady as it moved. The tail was not just for balance, it could also be used for communication or even defense, swishing through the air as it walked. The body was bulky and strong, with a short, thick neck supporting a head that was truly unique. Its skull had a distinctive rounded shape, possibly with a bony crest that made it stand out from other dinosaurs. Every part of its body was perfectly adapted for survival in the harsh, ever-changing environment of ancient Australia. From its sturdy limbs to its specialized teeth, Muttaburrasaurus was built to make the most of its world. Picture this huge animal striding confidently through prehistoric forests, its footsteps echoing across the land. It would have left deep tracks in the mud, a reminder of its powerful presence. Its skeleton was a masterclass in dinosaur engineering, with each bone fitting together to create a creature that was both strong and surprisingly agile for its size. Its sheer size alone was a powerful defense against most predators. Few animals would dare challenge such a formidable giant, especially if it moved in herds for extra protection. Muttaburrasaurus was truly built to thrive in its world, an impressive survivor, perfectly suited to the wild landscapes of ancient Australia, and a testament to the wonders of prehistoric life. Now let's zoom in on its most fascinating feature, its head. The head of Muttaburrasaurus is a marvel of prehistoric design, blending strength, function, and a touch of mystery. When you look closely, you can see how every part of its skull tells a story about how this dinosaur lived and thrived millions of years ago. Muttaburrasaurus had a broad, flat snout with a hard, bony beak, perfect for snipping tough plants. This unique snout shape allowed it to reach low vegetation and strip leaves from branches with ease, much like modern grazing animals do today. Its beak was a powerful tool, helping it survive in a world filled with dense forests and hardy plants. Covering the beak was keratin, the same tough material as our fingernails and the beaks of birds. This keratin layer made the beak even more durable, allowing Muttaburrasaurus to tackle fibrous, abrasive plants that would wear down ordinary teeth. It's a remarkable adaptation that shows just how specialized this dinosaur was. But the real standout was the large bony bump on its snout, a nasal boss. This prominent feature wasn't just for show, it likely played a crucial role in the dinosaur's daily life, making its head instantly recognizable among its peers. Some scientists think this bump helped it make loud calls, echoing through the forests. Imagine the deep, resonant sounds carrying over long distances, helping Muttaburrasaurus communicate with others in its herd or warn of danger. These calls could have been vital for keeping the group together in thick vegetation. Others believe it was for display, maybe even brightly colored to attract mates or signal to others. In the animal kingdom, bold features often serve as visual signals, and the nasal boss could have been a sign of strength, health, or social status within the herd. Behind the beak, rows of grinding teeth, dental batteries, crushed plant material into pulp. These teeth were perfectly adapted for processing tough, fibrous plants, working like a conveyor belt to keep the dinosaur well-fed and energized. This combination made Muttaburrasaurus a highly efficient plant eater. It could graze for hours, turning even the toughest vegetation into a meal, and likely played a key role in shaping its ecosystem by keeping plant growth in check. Its head wasn't just for eating, it was a tool for communication and survival. Whether through sound, color, or gesture, the head of Muttaburrasaurus helped it interact with others, find mates, and stay safe in a world full of challenges. The unique skull set it apart from other dinosaurs, making Muttaburrasaurus one of the most distinctive and fascinating plant eaters of its time. Moving down the body, Muttaburrasaurus was built tough. Its strong torso supported a large gut for digesting tough plants. The back legs were thick and powerful, built for endurance rather than speed. If threatened, it could probably break into a clumsy jog to escape predators. Now, check out its hands. 5 fingers with a large, sharp thumb spike. This spike was a formidable weapon, perfect for defense. It could also help with foraging, pulling down branches or breaking open tough plants. While it usually walked on 2 legs, it might have dropped to all 4s to graze or rest. Adaptable and versatile, Muttaburrasaurus was ready for anything its world threw at it. 12. Muttaburrasaurus was a dedicated plant eater. Its menu included ferns, cycads, and conifers. No grass back then. Its height let it reach leaves and branches other herbivores couldn't. The beak snipped tough plants and the grinding teeth turned them into digestible pulp. This dinosaur was a high browser, carving out its own niche in the ecosystem. It may have lived in herds, like many large herbivores today. Herd life meant safety in numbers and better chances of finding food and water. Picture a group of these giants moving through the forest, calling to each other and munching on prehistoric plants. Muttaburrasaurus was perfectly adapted to its ancient Australian home. The discovery of Muttaburrasaurus is a true adventure. In 1963, Doug Langdon, a grazier near Muttaburra, stumbled upon some unusual bones. He sent them to the Queensland Museum, where paleontologists realized they'd found something extraordinary, a nearly complete skeleton. This rare find allowed scientists to reconstruct the dinosaur in detail. In 1981, it was officially named Muttaburrasaurus langdoni, honoring Langdon. Later, more skeletons and a nearly complete skull were found, confirming it was widespread in ancient Australia. Each new discovery added pieces to the puzzle, revealing more about this incredible animal. Muttaburrasaurus became a symbol of Australian paleontology. Its discovery proved that Australia's prehistoric past was rich and full of surprises. Muttaburrasaurus belonged to the ornithopods, bird-footed plant eaters. Ornithopods were the cows and deer of the dinosaur world found across the globe. Some were small and fast, others huge. Muttaburrasaurus was medium to large. Its closest famous relative is Iguanodon, known for its thumb spike and beaked mouth. For years, scientists thought Muttaburrasaurus was just an Australian iguanodon, but its unique skull set it apart, leading some to place it in its own group. This shows how science evolves as we learn more. Muttaburrasaurus is a unique Australian branch on the ornithopod family tree. The discovery of Muttaburrasaurus changed everything for Australian paleontology. It proved that Australia had spectacular dinosaurs, sparking new research and excitement. Muttaburrasaurus gives us a window into a unique ancient ecosystem, one that endured polar winters and long nights. Studying it helps us understand how dinosaurs survived in extreme conditions. It's also a powerful ambassador for science, inspiring curiosity and wonder in people of all ages. Muttaburrasaurus connects Australia to the global story of dinosaurs, showing how continents and creatures were once linked. This Aussie dinosaur is a key piece in the puzzle of life's history. Muttaburrasaurus is more than just fossils, it's a symbol of Australia's ancient heritage. Its discovery reminds us that the land's history stretches back millions of years. This gentle giant with its unique features has become Australia's most iconic dinosaur. Its story is one of curiosity, discovery, and scientific adventure. Muttaburrasaurus shows us that evolution creates incredible diversity, each creature with its own story. When we see its skeleton, we can almost imagine it striding through ancient forests. The lizard from Muttaburra continues to inspire awe and wonder, keeping the adventure alive.